Session 6, The Architecture of Lore and Subliminal Suspense. Part 1, Introduction. Good morning, everyone. Take a moment to settle in. Today's session marks a quiet but decisive turning point in your development as a serious storyteller. Up to now, we have focused on structure, character motivation, conflict, and escalation. You have learned how stories move. You have learned how characters act. You have learned how tension is built through choices. Today, we address something more subtle and far more dangerous when mishandled. Today we study lore, not as mythology, not as background flavor, not as world-building trivia, but as a structural force. What you will learn in this session. In this session, you will learn how to transform a local legend or shared belief into narrative pressure. Use secondary characters to confirm danger without showing it. Convert rumor into psychological certainty. Anchor suspense through collective memory, ritual, and behavior. Prepare the reader emotionally for future horror before it arrives. By the end of this lesson, you should understand why some stories feel haunted long before anything supernatural appears, and why others collapse the moment the monster enters the page. This session will teach you how to make fear inevitable, not spectacular. Why this lesson matters more than you think. Most writers misunderstand suspense. They believe suspense comes from action, violence, chases, sudden reveals. Those are not suspense mechanisms. Those are payoffs. True suspense is created earlier, quietly, patiently, invisibly. The most enduring fear in storytelling does not come from what the reader sees. It comes from what the reader accepts as already true. Lore is how you achieve that acceptance. When done correctly, lore does not ask the reader to believe. It removes their ability to disbelieve. That is why this lesson is essential. If you skip this step, if you rush to spectacle, you will find that no amount of action can compensate for a lack of psychological grounding. The common mistake writers make with lore. Let us be precise. Most writers treat lore as exposition, information delivery, decorative mythology. They insert legends as blocks of explanation, often early in the story, often disconnected from character psychology. The result is predictable. The reader skims, the tension deflates, the lore feels optional. In professional storytelling, nothing optional survives. Lore must earn its place by doing real work. If your lore does not change how characters interpret reality, alter how they move through space, force internal recognition, close off psychological escape routes, then it is not lore, it is noise. Lore is collective memory, not information. In this session, we redefine lore. Lore is not something characters know. Lore is something communities remember. It lives in